Okay, hi everybody. This is Reverend Crystal from I Do Wedding Officiant Training, and I'm going to try this Facebook Live. I don't even think it's going to be 5 minutes. Just because I want to check in with you. I want to see how you're doing, and I hope that you had a great experience this weekend doing weddings, and you've got some wonderful things set up in advance for yourself to this coming week. I just realized I spent the morning. Hi, Giselda. Oh, so good to see you. I spent the morning running off. I have 5 weddings this weekend, and I'm not saying that to brag. I'm like surprised that I have that many. So I must be doing something right, because I've got 3 elopements, and they came in, fairly recently. I have one really big ceremony to do, and then I have kind of like a medium ceremony, just like a regular. It's not an elopement. There's more guests and that kind of thing. Whoops. Sorry. But what I wanted to share with you today is I posted some pictures of a painting that a friend had done for me, and then I posted what that's become. And I'm kind of likening that to the point that I want to make with you guys today, and that's that things like flowers and children and businesses take time to grow over time, and we have to pay attention to them. We have to be consistent with them. We have to love them, and help them to be all that they can be. And I don't care whether it's your business or it's your family. Do I hear an amen, or you want to raise your hand to that? Because it's really what's true, and you can't slack off. So if anybody tells you that becoming an officiant is something that's going to be easy and quick, there are certain things that you can do and you can put into place so that it happens quickly, but it really is about building relationships, and it's nurturing those relationships not only with your couples but with other professionals too. So just like those pictures of the flowers, when it just started like such a small plant, and now that it's so big, now it's time where I have to actually prune them and to get rid of the things that don't work. So I'm really wondering if this is going to make sense to you, but hopefully it will. I used to have a ceremony that I gave, and I had done it for maybe the same one for about 5 years, and I really knew it by heart. And so it was great because I was able to connect with my couple rather than looking at my notes. And then I found some wording and had just a kind of like a change of heart of like what I wanted to say in my basic framework ceremony. And so I changed it, and so, in a sense, I was pruning and weeding out what was no longer working for me. And now I'm still learning the new one, but I like it so much better. It seems to be a better reflection of who I am. So, in your business or in anything that you do in your family, you really have to invest in yourself, and which is like fertilizing the plants in order to grow. Continue to fill yourself up with new ideas and not be afraid to change. And that's how you're going to prosper the most. That's how you're going to reach the most people. So when we start any project, I don't care what it is, or enter any profession for the first time, we are more prone to make mistakes, and our excitement level is different too. It's just like, when I get a new plant, I would plant it, I really was not thinking about what was going to happen 5 years down the road, and that was because I was a new gardener. I had not had a yard like I have now. So I don't know how many of you are gardeners, but maybe you've run into the same thing. So now it's about, being more diligent and more realistic about what it takes to build things. So one of the things that I would like to do is to really help new officiants. And if you are an experienced officiant, I still encourage you to check out this 5 common mistakes that officiants make, so that you don't have to go through some of those mistakes that lead to overcrowding, or doing more than you need to do, or not doing enough, and just kind of getting lost in the mix. So I'm going to post the link to be able to download that freebie for you. Oh, look, Debbie's here, and Lisa, you're back. Yeah, Lisa, I don't know what you could see, and I don't know what's going to happen to this video, but I kept getting this message that my internet connection was not so good, which is odd because it's really clear out and just perfect weather today, and usually it's awful weather when that happens. So Um, I will post that link in the feed. I'll do that right now so that you can go and download that freebie and tell me what you think, and hopefully it's helpful. I've based this, because this is really like a core freebie that I have, because it I took it from having conversations with guests who had been to weddings that new officiants who had no experience had done, and from talking with wedding planners and venue coordinators and photographers and DJs, and just kind of taking into consideration what they had seen happen with new officiants who have no training. Because the bottom line is we all want to see people be successful and to be confident, and for our couples to have a really good experience. So I hope you'll check that little freebie out and let me know what you think. So does anybody have any questions? Is there anything I can help you with that's going on for you right now? Oops, here we go with the hair. Oh, I tell you. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me. And I want to remind you that Wedding Tip Wednesday is going to come, and on Wednesday at 2 o'clock. And you can also get the replay that will be available. And I'm going to talk about why people come to you and what are some things that you can do to really enhance why people come to you. It's going to be simple. Hopefully it will be under 10 minutes, and that will also be helpful for you. So, mark your calendars for Wednesday. Okay, so I don't see any comments, any questions that anybody has. You can always message me from the group. And okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for hopping in here, guys. And I look forward to getting to know you better. So thank you so much. I will talk to you later. Bye.